something.
This child, he is the one.
There's the mark. There's no mistaking it.
What in the heavens are you doing here? And after that awful storm, too. However did you survive? You're a jolly one. What's this? Oh, you poor thing. Come here. Come here. Oh, there's no need to be frightened anymore. You're safe now, little fellow.
Doesn't he know this is fucking 2019? Fucking bigot.
Thanks so much, you're a lifesaver. Trust me to lose my headscarf just before the big ceremony. So it's finally here, the big day. I can't believe we're going to be climbing all the way up there. Looks like Sandy's keen to lead the way. Come on, best not keep her waiting. folk of cobblestone, great land spirits, hearth and home. That's how it goes, isn't it? My granddad's been teaching me the prayer ever since I was little. He reckons the spirit of the land really does live. As long as I can remember, he's been preparing me for this day. The day... I just wonder who... Well... Oh!
I didn't see that coming.
Ah! Monster! They're coming, Nick.
Just gonna pretend like this is the
Get him! Crikey! Go on! Crumbs! Get him! Go on! Tough little blighters, aren't they? Crikey! I wasn't expecting that. And now we've got to go through that horrible... I'll bet you anything that's where those awful things came from. Phew.
Me and you got attacked.
Get him! Crumbs! Don't give up! Go on! Get him!
Fucking turned it on auto, that's what I did. That's no fun.
Crikey! Go on! Phew. I'm so proud of you.
New spell learned. I learned Fizz.
Look at all this fog. Is this normal, do you think?
Help! Help me!
What? Cole?
Ah! Ah! Ah!
Quick! You have to help him! It's not fog at all. It's more monsters. Get him! Crumbs! Don't give up! Go on! Crikey! Get him! Go on! Get him! Tough little blighters, aren't they? Well done!
I'm sorry, Gemma. I only came up here because I thought it'd be funny to jump out and surprise you.
Would it be funny if you died?
But then those monsters appeared.
What in the world is going on? I never heard anything about monsters appearing on the tour before. But never mind that now. Whatever were you thinking? You could have been killed.
Yes, Gemma. Sorry, Gemma.
Go get him.
You saved my bacon again. I knew you were tough, but crikey, you really have grown into quite the hero.
Of course I have. I'm the main character. Let's go up there.
Not far to the top.
Not far, dude. That shit look fucking far to me.
Typical. It would have to go and start raining, wouldn't it? Come on, let's get a move on.
You tell me what to do. That's pretty sure
Here we are at last. It's such a shame about the weather. Well, we better say the prayer and get this ceremony over with, eh? What was that? Help! Help me!
It's gonna land on some of that, man.
We're alive.
You're alive. You were about to die.
How? That great big flash of lightning. It was almost like you made it happen.
I did.
Look! The mark on your hand! Huh? Oh, it stopped. Well, we can worry about that later. All I know is that you saved me yet again. I don't know what I'd do without you. Now, we really had better be finishing up this ceremony. Humble folk of Cobblestone, great land spirits, hearth and home. Lift your voices up in prayer, sing it across all our drear. Blessed are we since days of yore, let it be so forevermore. Wow! Look! It just goes on and on and on. Whoever dreamed up this ceremony must have had this in mind. They wanted to show us how huge our world really is. Well, that's it. It's all over and now we're grown-ups. Should we head down and tell Grandad and everyone? They'll all be waiting for us at the bottom. We're back safe and sound, Grandad.
Indeed you are, my dear. Thank the spirits for that. When we saw lightning striking up there, we got a... Well, I never. Sounds like it's nothing short of a miracle that you made it back in one piece. Well, there's no doubt about it, the spirit of the land was watching over you. Now tell me, my dear, how was the view from the top?
Pretty much the same as the view of your ass, bitch.
It was wonderful. I saw the sea stretch into the horizon and the sunlight playing on the water and... Oh, I've never seen anything like it in my life.
You're true Cobblestonians now. Only we have the pleasure of looking out over the world of Erdrea in such breathtaking fashion, you know. You're still young, and the day may yet come when you decide to leave Cobblestone behind. I hope our little ceremony has opened your eyes to a little of what may await you out there. Now, it's high time we were heading back. I'm sure your mother is eager to hear how things went, young man. Don't keep poor Amber in suspense.
Come on, you. Home time.
How come, like, I mean, like, these games, like, make much money. You ever notice how, like, they never have, I don't know if this is racist, but they always have, like, Caucasian eyes or whatever. Asians don't have eyes that big, so most of the sometimes, like, he looks American, and he looks like Japanese. This shit looks like fucking Breath of the Wild. Just don't look at my feet, but yes, the thing. I've played very nice games. All of them. I know I beat it before, because I did that one.
Oh! Here's my little soldier. Well, not so little anymore. I've heard all about your big adventure. Look at you, all grown up.
Cheer sucks.
I hope he wasn't too much of a bother, Gemma dear.
Of course not. Quite the opposite, in fact. You would have been proud of him. We got attacked by a monster at the top of the tor, and I ended up hanging onto the edge of the cliff by my fingertips. I thought I was done for. But you'll never guess what happened next. That mark on his hand suddenly lit up, and a bolt of lightning hit the monster.
What did you say? That funny little mark? Lightning flying about the place? Goodness me. Here I was hoping he'd turn out nice and ordinary, but it seems his grandfather was right all along. Well, I've been putting this off for long enough now. You and me need to have a little talk. Here, this belongs to you. Your grandfather asked me to give you it once you'd come of age and climbed the Tor. The truth is, there's something I've been keeping a secret all these years. It's... how can I put this now? Well, he said you're the reincarnation of the Luminary.
What?
What's the luminary?
Oh, don't ask me what the old fool meant, dear. I haven't got the foggiest. All I know is that your grandfather said you had a special destiny and that there was something you had to do. He said that when you came of age, you were to head north to the capital, up there in Heliodor, and show that necklace thingy to the king.
Gotta change my shirt. That's better.
He seemed to think that if you did that, all would become clear. Clear as mud, I shouldn't wonder.
Wait, what did she say? I forgot.
Anyway, the long and short of it is that if you want to find out what this is all about, you'll have to leave Cobblestone and head over to Heliodor.
Crikey.
Well, I can't stop you leaving, I'm sure, but you won't be marching on an empty stomach. Come on, dinner.
This is happening so quick. The thing with these Dragon Quest games is like there's shit all over. It's not like Skyrim where like you can pick up just about fucking anything and everything is there to loot. But like there's always like you break down and shit, ooh, 10 gold, like that. Like it's nothing like, oh, you get like 5 butterfly wings to make a potion with, but and there's like crafting, I think. Like it's like something like a golden pot you put shit into, stuff like that. But it's definitely like, I mean, it's a Japanese RPG, JRPG, so it's kind of in its own like league of stuff. Excuse me. Haven't you destroy everything? I know I'm heavy, but I am. But yeah, you just want to look around. This is pretty much any game with exploration, right? Like you want to like look, find anything hidden. that much easier when you have it down the road. And, yeah. I want to raid somebody's house. See what I mean? Like those shards that like antidote or whatever, and like cleansing shit, like cures fucking shit, and all it really does, I mean, like you can buy those like really easily, but it's just like one extra thing I have to buy. You know what I mean? So. Just kind of want to explore. I see it's a chest. Like, I wonder what I'm gonna get. Like, it's nothing. It's not really anything crazy. Especially today. But you know, you never really know what you're gonna get. Like, I got. Whoa. Oh, this is like. This is the 8. Dragon Quest 8. This is what the guy in Dragon Quest 8 wore. What's all this shit? What the fuck? I got a gray sword? Wow. I think that's what the Dragon Quest 8 main character wore. I'm almost positive. There's 7 or 8. The other one that's 3D, but not the super long-winded one. I think that's 7, and the one where he wears stuff like this. Ooh, fish meat. Call the cops. This would be cool. Like, I've never played this game. Every other game I have that I want to like record me playing, I've pretty much played. And I don't think RPGs are the best for me to play in a record. It's like so weird. Like, I've only really played the Switch, so that's the controller I'm used to. And the A and the B buttons are swapped. So it's like, it's just weird. I don't know why they ever do that. I think PS4 is the same way. I mean, we don't have A and B, they have like X and 0 or O or whatever. But I bet I have to talk to her. Should I go look around or should I talk to her? Let's just talk to her.
Oh, can't sleep either, eh? You remember this tree, don't you? I got my scarf stuck in it all those years ago. There I was, crying like mad, and there you were, running round trying to help me get it down. Some things never change, eh? You know, I always imagined we'd spend our whole lives right here in Cobblestone. That's why I was so surprised by what your mum said today. All that stuff about you being the luminary, that reincarnation thing.
She's too big for me, dude. I think that's cool though. She looks young, so fuck that.
I remember the story my granddad told me. Once upon a time, long, long ago, the world was terrorized by a horrible monster. But then, the luminary appeared and saved the day.
Is the luminary like the main character in like the people
When it was all over, the luminary turned into a star, and he's been watching over us from up in the heavens ever since. That's his star, right there. How can you be the luminary too? I just don't get it. I know. That's what you're going to Heliodor to find out. I understand, really I do. Listen, we should both be getting back. Everyone will be wondering where we've got to. Goodbye, old friend.
Why is she crying?
Well, just look at you. You don't scrub up too bad, you know. Only you won't forget him, will you? He was a fine, upstanding man, the pride of the village. You could do worse than try to be like him. Well, however you turn out, I'm sure you'll find a way to overcome whatever lies ahead. A mother knows these things. Oh, by the way, I've popped a little money I'd saved for a rainy day in your pack. Don't spend it all at once. Why don't you visit the village shop before you head off to Heliodor? You'll need... But don't take too long. The whole village is turning out to wave you off.
This is crazy how they kicked you out of the main place. I feel like all the Dragon Quest games I've played, and they're like older games, because they're just playing on like 3DS but damn, I was expecting more setup. I feel like. I thought this is